In a room full of entrepreneurs, creative people, and as one, I suppose, myself, I think it's always important to tell maybe the human story of the beginning, so those humble beginnings when you've just put something out there, you've put a piece of yourself out there, you've launched your product, and you're in this moment where, oh my God, I hope somebody else believes in what I believe in, sees and believes in that future, and we become a mechanism for that future for them. So I think there's no better place to start than literally the very first project that got funded on Kickstarter. So we launched April 28th of 2009, and so let's say this is April-May period of 2009. This is a project by a guy or a person named Dark Pony. So pseudonymity on the internet, super awesome. I don't know what this person is, but the project was quite simple, right? Dark Pony wanted to raise $15 just to complete a drawing and share that drawing with a few people. For $5 you can get a drawing. And the construct was just simple. This person would never finish, and they felt that the social dynamics or the social pressures of cash exchange would get them to complete the drawing. In sort of typical Kickstarter, what would be Kickstarter lore, Dark Pony blew the doors off of their project, raised $35, right? So the original was 15, yeah, super awesome. Are you Dark Pony? No? Okay. I've been searching for Dark Pony for like a decade. I don't know who this person is. Cool. And the story continues from there. This is something that I personally find fascinating is the story of Allison Weiss. So Allison, you can kind of tell, she's a singer-songwriter, but she had at the time, and this is like the summer of 2009, she had another part of her life. She was a graphic design student in Athens, Georgia. And I have to paint a little bit of a picture if you kind of build off of $35 from Dark Pony. Again, like humble beginnings, innocent moment for us. We were seeing projects raise over the course of 30 days like $1,500, right? And so Allison came onto the platform on a Thursday morning and had a goal of $2,000. That was crazy for us. Like when I say people were raising $1,500, they were hoping for $800 and they were crazy and got $1,500. So she wanted to raise $2,000. We're like, who is this person? She's crazy. And it got crazier from there. Again, like she launched in the morning, and by that evening, say 12 or so hours later, she had completely raised her $2,000 goal. But she had 30 days left. And so this is a story I would also say of how do we learn from those that use the things that we put out into the world. And so the things that we learned from Allison, she started realizing that, well, man, I've got 29 days to go. And for those of you who understand the mechanics of Kickstarter, you actually can't turn it off. Right? So once you set your duration, it's kind of going until that clock strikes zero. And so she started playing with and engaging with the audience. So the concept of stretch goals was effectively invented by Allison Weiss. And one little example of that is this sort of playful engagement with the audience and bridging what I would say is the artist and the audience divide. She had this stretch goal where if whoever put her over the $6,000 mark, she would get on Skype, right, and have a phone call. She did something that was even more rad, right, which was she recorded that phone call, that video call, and shared it with all of her backers. And you sort of see the inner workings of this relationship between creator, artist, right, and their fan base, right, kind of bridges the divide between, say, stage and audience.